Let's explore some do's and don'ts around using emotional intelligence. Starting off with don'ts. Don't assume that you don't bring your emotions to work with you. You don't leave them at home. How do you feel about your job? Do you love it? Do you hate it? The way in which you answer that question will give you an indication that there's some emotional component to the way in which you approach your work. Don't think that emotional intelligence is not relevant for your job. It's not relevant in every job, but any job that involves influencing, persuading and developing relationships with people involves emotional intelligence. Any decisions you need to make at work are going to be underpinned by how you feel about the situation and how this influences your thinking and your intuition. Don't think that your emotional intelligence needs no further development. It does. We're continually learning and growing as situations change and evolve around us. You'll be continually assessing the ways in which you work with other people and so continually improving how you adapt around them. Leadership, teamwork, organisational skills, change management, conflict management all involve some elements of emotional intelligence. Don't use emotional intelligence to manipulate people and situations to your advantage. Don't play on people's fears and insecurities to get them to do what you want, and that includes taking advantage of them when they're happy. This also includes being overly critical. Criticizing others is often an unconscious defense mechanism to alleviate our own insecurities, and this is not being emotionally intelligent. We're all critical sometimes, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. To think carefully and critically about the world around us is a vital skill. It helps us navigate the world and our relationships in an objective way. Helpful criticism is about making the world better. Unhelpful criticism is about making yourself feel better. Here are some do's to consider around emotional intelligence. Think about how you emotionally react to other people. How do they make you feel? How does another person's behaviour influence your emotions and how you behave towards them? How do you use the underlying emotions and those feelings in terms of building relationships? Consider ways in which you might test and develop your emotional intelligence. There are many good quality assessments and psychometrics that will measure and evaluate how you're working with your emotional intelligence. The best known are DISC, Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, and some emotional intelligence questionnaires. They can give you some really valuable insights that will develop your self-awareness. Consider working with a coach who can help you to determine how you're engaging with your emotions. They can give you an understanding around how you're reacting to situations and offer you new perspectives. Ask yourself honestly, how well do you react to the concerns of other people? How do you use your empathy? How important is it for you to see things from different viewpoints? Can you see things from other perspectives? How much does your attitude and your way of thinking prevent you from keeping an open mind? How can you use the power in emotional intelligence? How can you help others to touch them, influence them, and make the world a better place for everyone? And finally, enjoy working with your emotional intelligence.